Let me set the scene. The years maybe like 2017, 16, and I'm going through it. I have no idea what to do with my life. I have no idea where I'm headed. I just like my entire life is just at a standstill. And there was a women's retreat happening, part of the media, so I was there for setup and tear down. So I came on the Saturday. I just stayed throughout the entire day, and I had to tear down later that day. During the day, I didn't really feel like staying there to listen to what they were talking about. It was just women stuff. So I cut, and I saw a trail headed out in the woods here, where I'm at right now. And I went for a walk. And as I'm walking, I'm just talking to God. I'm like, yo, God, like, what are we doing right now? Like, how long the wait? How long am I going to be lost and be at a standstill like this? That moment is one of the many moments in my walk with Christ that kind of reshaped my entire, like, Christianity, my entire identity. Because I remember being out here in these woods, and I remember yelling out like, ah! I'm not gonna do it now because I saw some people on the trail, but like I literally remember being out here, and like I literally yelled, like I was praying and I was yelling. Like if anybody saw me that day, they would 100%, I would have been admitted into a psych ward. Like I was going crazy. Like I had just grown tired of it, and God wasn't answering. See, and I remember this little hunter cabin that was out here. I guess nice to see that it's still here. And I even remember taking my phone out, because that's around the time where I was flirting around with starting a YouTube channel. So if I'm able to find those clips, I'll take them and then I'll put them up here, somewhere here. I don't have my microphone, so I'm gonna just have to use this camera, my phone, to record. Let's see if this can. I found my remote yesterday. Hopefully that's in focus. Anyways, yeah. So I was out here in the middle of nowhere, literally yelling at God, like, "Yo, God, what's good?" And I think that day, that moment was the first time I realized that, where, you know what, it's time to stop being cute with my problems. It's time to stop being cute with God, you know. And I was yelling at him, you know. I wasn't being disrespectful or nothing, because that still pops, but like I had a real honest conversation with him. And I'd really love to leave this video and say that like immediately my life changed, because that wasn't the case. When that happened, I think that's maybe 2016, 2017, sometime in the fall. It still took a couple of months just hoping and trying different things, until God literally helped me to sort it out and then turn my life around literally for the better and just align me. And I'm on the path that I'm on now today. So this place is of importance to me. It actually means something. Like it's so random that I'm here, like in April, end of April, and it's raining, but I don't think it's in vain, you know. I don't know, maybe God's trying to bring me back to that place where I just went in the secret place with him and was just brutally honest with him about all the stuff that I'm going through and dealing with. Because yeah, I'm just at a stage of life where there's a transition for a lot of things. Like I'm going through a lot, like good things, you know, but there's a lot of changes and a lot of prep. And you know, I feel like me being here right now is not in vain. You know, like the retreat is literally talking about being a good disciple of Jesus Christ. Somebody that, shout out Brother Nathan one time, somebody that voluntarily submits and that listens to the teachings of another to become like them. I think God's just drawn me back to that place where, like, yeah, come on my feet, cast all your burdens away, and like, I'm gonna take care of you. So the camera's crooked right now, but I'm gonna fix that in post. Zoom. I'm not saying like this is like a historic landmark for me, but low-key is. Funny enough, if you actually read the story of the people of Israel, there was a bunch of places that they went to that they marked with stones, because those were places that were of importance. And some of those places are actually called back, like they're recalled, and they're like, hey, remember what God did for you at, hey, remember what God did for you at, I'm a link. This might be the worst video I've ever done, boy. God, God, okay, this is not happening. This is not happening. This is not happening. Okay, so, ooh, Lord, and it's raining. Imagine the camera breaks down from me being out in the water. Aha. So God telling the people of Israel to remember what he did for them when they were at a specific place, pinpointing what they needed from him specifically, is not just something to use to like narrate their history, but no, it's also something, it's like a tool to remind us of God's faithfulness throughout the ages, through time, in different stages of our life. You know, the Bible speaks of the people of Israel like, hey, remember those Egyptians? Yeah. Remember when you crossed the rivers? Yeah. And you walked in there and it was dry? Yeah. Remember that? Yeah, did that. You know, remember when you were in the wilderness and like I provided for you? Yeah, remember that. All that to say, I feel like God just telling me right now, in this very moment, like, yo, remember the conversation we had right here in these woods? Well, let's go back to that. Let's have that again. And remember what I did for you when you came out of these woods? Yeah, let's go. Let's do that again. So I guess this is an early testimony. I just want to thank God for helping me and helping me get set up, helping me get through and over. Thanks y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
That's a good buddy.
You look lovely.
Not even you do though.
She does, right?
Stop it.
Yeah.
Do I really?
No pimples.
No pictures, please.